sense. So, understanding triangles for geometry 4-3. Couple of things. One thing is, in a right triangle, you have a right angle. Yay. Right? That right angle is 90 degrees. So this thing right here, that's 90 degrees, correct? Okay. We also know that the sum of the angles, right? If we call this angle 3, that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, we learned that yesterday. So we learned it again today. Make sure we know it. The other thing I know is if angle 3 is 90, right? Then that would mean that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 90 is equal to 180, right? So how much would 1 and 2 be?
150?
No. Minus 90 minus 90. 1 plus 2 would also be 90. So they're what we call complementary. Okay? Does that make sense? Right? So, since they're all 180 and this one's 90, then these two have to be 90. Because 90 and 90 is 180, right? Okay, cool. Another one that's pretty, it's obvious yet it's not obvious. Okay? Let's take a look at these two. If angle 3 and angle 4 are supplementary, right? If they are supplementary, let's say are, not then, that would be weird. Right? If they are supplementary, that means that, they add up to be 180, right? Well, what does 1 plus 2 plus 3 add up to be? $180, right? So, in other words, then 3 plus 4 equals 180, right? Since 3 and 4 are 180, and if 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal 180, right? Because they all add up to be 180, right? Then wouldn't these two equal each other? Does that make sense? Right? So in that case, if I subtract angle 3 from both sides, right, then I would get angle 4 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Does that make sense? Angle, but angle 4, right, this angle is equal to the sum of these two. That's all. That's all. Right? So, as long as these two are a linear pair, okay, then this angle is equal to the sum of these two. Right on. The other thing we need to know, okay, if angle 1 is congruent to angle 5, and angle 2 is congruent to angle 4, right? then angle 3 is congruent to angle 6. The reasoning behind this, like any proof, right? These are proofs. These are what we're going to be doing the whole time. Like anything, I can say, hey, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 6. Does that make sense? Because one of them is 180 and the other one's 180. Right? Okay. And then I say that 1 is equal to 5. So that means angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 6, because 1 and 5 are the same, right? Substitution. And then I say, well, 2 is 4, right? So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals angle 2 plus angle 1 plus angle 6. Then basically, I take these out that are the same. Angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Hala. Right? So, I mean, we can use some things to explain this, right? Well, this is our angle sum, right? The angle sum theory, right? That's what this is. It means that they add up to be 180s. Okay? I could actually, let's be a little bit more specific. Triangle angle sum. So with every triangle, the angles add up to be 180s. Okay? Now, so let's put that, that's what we're going to use from now. Triangle angle sum equals 180. Okay? The other thing we used is, well, we just said, well, we substituted, right? We substitution 1 for 5. And then we substituted and then we use subtraction, property of equality. And we were able to come up with the theory angle 3 is equal to angle 6. Okay. And so the postulate for that is exterior angle. Oh, wait. That one is the third angles theorem. Third angles theorem. What do we want to call that? Third angles theorem. Okay. This one is the exterior angles theorem. Okay. So now we can refer to these things in our proofs. Okay. The top one, I made that up. Triangle sum theorem. Triangle sum theorem. I guess we could just call it, instead of all of this mess, we could call it the triangle sum Ch4. Okay. Triangle sum theorem. Okay. All it means is that all the angles add up to be 180. Triangle sum theorem. Okay. Sum, You guys haven't had me for algebra, right? So, in algebra, I teach you how to do factoring. And in factoring, I show you a couple of symbols. And those symbols that you guys don't know is the sum and the product. Okay? So that's a symbol for sum. That makes sense? Okay? So that just adds to that list of symbols that we have. You know, like if, then, and, or, sum. Good?